All right, so the first thing that we're gonna do is dynamic warm up. So rock back on the heels, come up on the toes. All right, so first movement. Your little assistant coach is gonna help me with this one. So trying to not drive it from the hips, trying to keep it just from the ankles as much as possible. That's the goal. All right, so that's one. Then we got knee huggers too. Hug the knee up to the chest. Try to make sure they're not leaning to the side. All right, slow them down if they can't do this and they can't hold it for an extended period of time, right? You want to make sure that you're being honest with yourself. You gotta use your feet, right? So even if you need to hold an object and do this, that's totally fine. After that, right, it's gonna be cradle stretch. I'm gonna grab my ankle, grab my knee, up. Good job, girls. All right. Eyes forward, pick a spot. That's my tip. Pick a spot, stare at it the whole time. So, Billy. Pull the quad, reach the arm, come up on the toe. Pull the quad, reach the arm, come up on the toe. Multitasker. All right? After that single leg RDL, I'm going to come down T position. Come down T position. Inhale. Exhale. Looking for 8 to 12 reps per movement. Lunge twist. Lunge. 1, 2. Other leg. Lunge. 1, 2. Work, dude. Lunge. 1, 2. Focus on the ribs. Don't let them arch their back too much, right? Keep them kind of tight. 2. Lateral lunge. So we go lateral lunge. Lateral lunge. Squat. Lateral lunge. Squat. I just am picky about their feet staying flat on the ground, and I don't want them to twist and open, right? I want to keep more adductors. We're not doing hamstring stuff. That's later, right? Okay, so that, world's greatest. Right leg, left hand goes to the ground. Exhale, elbow to shoe. Inhale, hand to sky. Other side, rock back pull, hamstring stretch, right? Left leg, right hand down. Exhale, inhale, up. Again, 8 to 12 reps per. After that, we're gonna do wall drill. So they're gonna lean in, right? So imagine this is a wall. They're gonna get a little calf stretch, right? So I'm leaned in, hips are committed, right? So no butts out, butts forward. First things first, do a couple calf raises, just because we wanna be overly cautious, just in case we have tight calves, right? We'll be a little overly cautious of strains right now. So leaning in, right? And then what we're going to do is we're going to practice our march, but we're going to practice our power marches, right? So I'm going to bring the leg up, and when I say go, it's just a switch. Bam! Bam! And I'm driving this into the ground pretty hard because I should be leaning forward and trying to push my weight forward, right? So, bam! 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 Just like that. That's number one. Then I say go, it's going to be a 2 switch, right? So my left leg is up, I say go. 1, 2. All right, go. 1, 2. Go. Just like that. Last one is 3 switch, right? So left leg up, I say go. 1, 2, 3, right? Right leg is up, go. 1, 2, 3. The big cue on this one is make sure that they're getting their knees all the way up, right? So this is one of the few times that we're actually gonna do hip flexor strengthening exercises. So we're trying to balance out what we haven't done a lot of previously, okay? So that's gonna conclude the warm-up conditioning sesh. You got 5 rounds of plate pushes. So the plate push, you can do sled push if you want. It's got to be low. You can do bear crawl if you want. But I figure we got that big old field in the back. Might as well give them something slick to just drive along there. All right. So honestly, the metal plates work best for this. So again, you can play around and sub with it a little bit. But the goal is to have them driving forward in that mountain climber position and go. It's more of a dynamic plank. Worst case scenario, you can have them do mountain climbers instead, and the sub for the mountain climber is anything that's going to take them about a minute, right? So you figure out those reps, probably about 30 reps would be perfect for that. Then you have alternating knee to elbows, okay? So they're going to hang, and I'm going to cross my body. So I'm going to go left knee to right elbow. Again, very difficult. So if they're too difficult, the sub, the regression is going to be, excuse me, right, is give them a target, give them a kettlebell, give them a dumbbell, give them a yoga block, right? Maybe, no. Right, so I'm here, over, 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 Hey, you're strong. Over, over, right? Just like that, okay? Then after that, they got a quick 250 row just to kind of break it up because honestly, I want to keep the heart rate up, and if they get too tired on some of these, they're going to slow down quite a bit. So keep after them, keep yelling at them, all right? Cool down afterwards, we got bird dogs, quadruped chest taps, all right? So bird dogs, nice, easy, cool down, heavy, scoochy, right? So I'm going to go quadruped position still, just like this. Inhale, exhale, touch hand and knee. All right, 12 per side. If they're done and their shoulders hurt and they're tired, quadruped chest tap is this. You want to add a level of difficulty? Bring it up. Whoa, unilateral, right? Blech. So whenever we have this stuff on that same side, that's going to be kind of rough, okay? So that's difficult. But then, if they're still up for it, if they still got something in the tank, have them hover those knees about an inch off the ground, right? Tap, tap. Goal is if I put a glass of water or a hot cup of coffee on the tailbone, it's not going anywhere. Just like that. After that, last stretch is a straddle stretch. So QL stretch. So legs out nice and wide, right? Grab your toe, reach over, inhale. Hang out, hold. 30 to 60 seconds per side. All right, and that'll conclude your Wednesday of heart rate explosion. Good job, everybody.